Hey everybody, welcome to the ranch. It is Croctober. Yes, it is. And I am giving you a video today with 2 crockpot recipes. So I've got 2 crockpots out and we are going to make dinner and dessert. Yes, that's what I said, dinner and dessert. Before I get started, I just wanna say thank you so much to Jenny Goff for inviting me to this collaboration. We are a part of the Crocktober 2025 collaboration. Make sure you check out the playlist. The link will be in the description box, as well as what I've made today, and I'm gonna try to include those recipes, either a link to the recipe or the recipe themselves. We just went out for a Jeep ride this morning to go pick up some groceries, so don't mind me. We're a little discombobulated here, but we're going to get this crock pot, both of them, started here in just a minute. So we're gonna do a chicken dinner recipe. It's super easy, and I'm using frozen chicken because this is what I have. And then we're gonna make a dessert. It's going to be an apple crumb, something yummy dessert. So stick around, let's get it started. 2 crock pots, 2 recipes, 1 day. Let's go. First thing we're gonna do is take our package of chicken. I'm using 4 pounds of chicken because that's what's gonna work for me. Plus I want a little bit of leftovers, and this will give me enough leftovers for lunch the next day. And I'm probably gonna use the rest of it to make quesadillas for the kids or do some crunch wraps. So this chicken is going to be opened, go straight into my crock pot, and then I'm gonna show you what I put in with it. So here we go. Grab your chicken. Again, I'm using frozen chicken breast. This works for me. It's about 4 pounds. I'm going to have plenty extra for my kids and for my family for the next day. Add a bunch of taco seasoning, probably about a packet. I make my own, so I'm just throwing it in. And then a bunch of salsa. I probably could have added more, but you can also add more later, so this will work. Now put it on high for 6 hours and we're set to go. Let's make dessert. First things first, let's get some apples. These are gala apples, but we got to peel them. Ta-da! Magic of TV. Now, we have our apples, and we're going to core them and slice them up. It's as simple as that. Now, I left these slices kind of thick because I knew that they were going to cook for about 4 hours in my crock pot. So I wanted to make sure that they weren't too thin. That way they had plenty of time to cook down and they were a good thickness and they wouldn't get too mushy inside of that crock pot. So put your cores to the side. You could even take the skins and maybe use them for some apple cider vinegar or something later. But go ahead and just get everything chunked up. This is a 3-pound bag minus a few because we might have eaten 1 or 2, but this will work. Take everything and put it into a very, very well-greased crock pot. Did I say well-greased? That's what I mean. Now let's get adding some cinnamon. I don't really know how much I used. I just kind of measure with my heart, guys. So put the cinnamon in, then add your sugar. 3/4 cups is what I added. That looks about right. And now add a little bit of salt. The measurements, exact measurements, are in the description. Just go ahead and read that recipe. Now, once you get stirring, if you find out that you don't have enough cinnamon, you can add a little more. That's what I did. I wanted to make sure it was nice and cinnamony. Is cinnamon a word? Anyway, once it's all stirred around and looks nice, make it even, go ahead and add 3 tablespoons of butter. I just made little chunks of butter on the top. You could cut them up in nice little pats, whatever you want to do. Just get it on there. Then we're going to make the crumble top. 1 stick of butter, which is a 1/2 cup. Then you're going to add in about a cup of brown sugar. I think that's what I'm measuring here. Again, the recipe's in the description. Anyway, add your brown sugar, and then you're going to cream together your brown sugar and your butter. When it's all nice and creamed together, then you can add the rest of the ingredients. Go ahead and get your oats and your flour and mix it all up. Now, you want to mix this up until you can't see the flour anymore. I'm using a fork at first because that's what worked, but then you got to get in there with your hands sometimes, and that's what I went ahead and did. Get in there with your hands, mix it around, make sure there's no more flour in there, nice big crumbles, and once you get to the point where you can feel it and it's crumbly, go ahead and put it right on top. Stick that on top of all those apples and that chunks of butter, put the lid on, and then you're going to put it on the timer, 4 hours on low. Boom, done. Walk away. Go do something in the garden or find something else to do. Your food is cooking.
1 hour later.
All right, we just came back in from the garden. I've been working on the garden all morning, so cut me a break, okay? My hair's a mess. But we are going to go ahead and add a paper towel to the top of the crock pot with dessert in it. The paper towel underneath of the lid will help pull any moisture that might start to condensate at the top and drip down. We don't want that for this crispy topping. So it's been about an hour, so we're gonna go ahead and put that on. So let me show you. This should not be this hard. Boom, done, perfect. time to get back out in the garden. Came in for a drink to check the crock pots, and now I gotta get back to the garden for my fall garden. I gotta put fall stuff in. It's super late, guys. It's super late. I gotta plant.
Later that same evening.
There you have it. Easy taco meat in the crock pot. Now, we're just going to eat these in simple taco shells tonight. Just add a little cheese, get me a side of salsa, and I'm set to go. I keep it easy and simple. This is just an easy way to do it. My kids add a little bit of sriracha. Quick dinner when you've been busy all day. Now, let's get working on dessert. Now, if your crock pot goes off before everything else is ready, that's okay. It can sit on warm. It's going to be fine. I replaced this paper towel a couple times because it got a lot of condensation, but it looks really good in there, nice and crispy on the top, which is just the way we wanted it. Now, once I put this into a bowl and I kind of stirred it around a little bit, I realized, yeah, it looks like it would be so much better with something. Are you with me? Whipped cream. Absolutely. So make your own homemade whipped cream is super easy. Also put the recipe down below. This isn't a crock pot recipe, but it goes with the crock pot recipe. Make your own whipped cream, add it to the top of your delicious snack right there, and it's going to be amazing. Trust me. Well, that's a wrap for my Crocktober video. We made 2 recipes today. Both of them will be in the description below. Thank you again to Jenny at Jenny's Scratch Me Kitchen for inviting us to this collaboration. We really, really appreciate you. I love doing videos like this where I can show a little bit of what we make. Now, the apple dessert recipe, the apple crumble, was a new recipe and everybody approved. It is a keeper recipe. The kids and even Eric loved it. He devoured the little bowl that I gave him. So everybody loved it. The recipe for that will be in the description below. And the chicken taco meat we're going to use again, so stay tuned. There'll probably be a few shorts on how I use that as lunch and dinner recipe, how I use that as lunch and dinner ideas for later in the week. So thank you again for coming by. I'm going to check out this garden and make sure that what I planted today is looking good. I did this whole video without even brushing my hair, I think, actually. Don't forget to go check out the playlist over at Jenny's Scratch Me Kitchen. There's lots of really great recipe ideas over there. This is crockpot season, guys. I mean, even though it's still 90 degrees here in Texas, you can still use your crockpot, especially when you have busy days outside, whatever it is, keeping you busy and away from the kitchen. These are great recipe ideas for when you're busy all day. And these cows, just rude. Anyway, thanks again for coming by. I really appreciate you being here and watching and staying here until the end, because if you're still here, you deserve an award for that, for sure. And also, I have there's probably going to be some outtakes after this, because it's been a day, guys. It's been a day. Anyway, thanks again. See you guys next time. Bye.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Crocktober. We're so excited to bring you the newest recipes that we have. Monica's got her hair brushed out, her eyelashes done.
I didn't
What
do
else
eyelashes.
You can't interrupt one.
Oh, sorry, I finished.
Welcome to the ranch. Today we are working on our newest recipes with you in mind.
Yes.
All right.
It's a mess.
Quiet on the set.
Take 100. Action.
Take 1.
Bland's Promised Land Ranch Crocktober video. Take 1. Action. It's like this. Like this.
Yeah.
Action.